After a long day, class was finally over and I was ready to go home. Miss Shizuka still wasn't over her breakup, and Mai complained loudly that she needed a new man, so the homework would stop being so killer. What? It was something to do, though. What else would I be doing? Oh, wait, yeah, I can't understand. What else would I be doing if not homework? Studying, probably. Maybe video games.
Hana, before we go back to the dorms, there's something in 83-2 I want to show you. Come.
Chop chop. A32? Wasn't that...
The Normal Boots Club Room. We're not allowed in there. There's no meeting today, so no one is going to be there either. That's exactly why we need to go now.
Mike grabbed my hand and dragged me through the halls. We're gonna get in trouble, girl, else I don't want creepy guy to see us.
My, I don't know about this. What if someone sees us?
Oh dear.
If you act natural, no one will care. There's too many people around, nobody will be interested in what we're doing.
Mai was full of confidence that I wished I shared.
I really don't think I'm comfortable with this.
Mai stopped at the clubroom door, gently tugging on it.
Sweet, they left it open.
There we go, that's so cute. She pulled me into the clubroom and shut the door behind us.
It's in here.
Here was a storage closet at the very back of the room. Plain white cabinet. Oh god, that's where we saw creepy guy. She stopped short of the door, looking expectantly at me. I tugged the knob, expecting it to be locked like all storage closets were. The knob didn't move, confirming my suspicions. Relief swept through me.
Well darn, looks like it's locked. I guess whatever you have to show me will have to wait till another day. Or maybe never. Oh, I know it's locked. That's why I have these.
She pulled a shiny chain of keys from her pocket, eyes sparkling. What the fuck? What do you even want in here?
Shizuka's keys? Who gave you those? No one. I'm borrowing them for a little bit. No harm done.
Dude, you can get like fucking shit on for this. She fiddled with the door handle, going through key after key.
I'm seriously uncomfortable with this. Someone is bound to find out. They always do.
Finally, there was a small click and the lock relented.
Don't worry, Hana. I'll protect you.
I opened the closet, and a light shone down directly onto its contents. What is a creepy guy?
There they are!
Oh, only one. To my utter bewilderment, there sat luminescent golden boots resting on a velvet pillow, encased in a glass box. Okay, so those things are real.
What are these?
What the hell are those, boy? Salvation Army shoe head ass.
I stepped closer to the case and was about to put my hand on the glass, but stopped inches before, wrought with guilt.
We shouldn't be here.
These, Hana, are the boots. The boots. It's a symbol of the Normal Boots Club. This is their clubroom, after all. I'm telling you, these guys don't mess around.
Is it made of gold? Real gold? Must have cost a fortune.
I'd say they're solid gold. Only worth 100,000 yen or so. But to really make sure.
My finger wiggled in front of her face. Before I could stop her, she opened the glass case and lifted the boots from the velvet pillow they rested on. Girl, you're gonna fuck us!
My, please be careful!
I grabbed the boots from underneath, just in case she dropped them. Good thing too, because they were heavy. The gold was cool and hard to touch. These boots were definitely not wearable, and anything but normal. Mai bounced them up and down, weighing them with her hands. Her arms flexed as she did so. I suddenly realized why her pats on the back hurt so much. Volleyball made her strong.
Yeah, definitely solid gold. Mimi lied to me. She said they were gold-plated. I didn't believe her, so I had to check.
So you dragged me here along instead of her?
This display of wealth made my stomach turn. Where they saw a symbol, I saw months of food for my father and I. Oh god, I reckon. 100,000 yen just lying in a closet protected by a single poorly guarded key. It might not be a big deal to the students with rich parents, the majority of the academy, but it was more than disturbing to me.
Yes, I wanted you to experience this with me.
Silhouetted by the warm glow of the spotlights, Mai smiled at me. That smile almost made me feel okay being here without permission. Almost. I'm gonna save real quick, just in case.
Plus, when we get caught, we'll be okay. There's no way they can punish you. They really like you.
What? The storeroom lights flickered on. We both turned abruptly, still holding the boots. Fuck. What are you... I fucking hate you. Shane stood in the doorway.
Maybe not that one.
You. What are you doing here? That case is supposed to be locked.
Well, it was locked. My! We're really sorry, Shane. We heard the boots were kept in here and we were curious, that's all. No harm done, right? Here, Mai, let's give the boots back to him. Yeah, I was just showing her. We aren't suspicious. You guys hid it away. How is anyone ever supposed to see it?
She handed the boots to Shane, who placed them carefully back into the case, adjusting the pillow to the center. We hid it from people who aren't in the club, like you. The case clicked shut.
Shane, I'm sorry.
Do not come back here. Get out of my sight.
But...
I am containing my anger now, but your continued presence is making that ever more difficult. I gulped. Mai and I dashed out the door. Why, you fucking idiot! What is wrong with you? God, we get in with the Normal Beats Club and you go ahead and fuck us. Fuck. Just kick you right in the lady balls. Slam the slow slam. Shane slammed the door behind us.
Do you think he's going to tell the rest of them? I really hope not. I might have ruined my reputation with him.
You did nothing. Mai is a fucking idiot.
I think you mean I might have ruined your reputation with him.
Yes, you did, you idiot. She threw her head back and laughed, not quite grasping the consequences of her actions.
You'll be fine. I'll even be fine. This student's just like us. It's not like we stole it. But Shane, he was really angry. That's just an act. Don't worry about it. And I said I would protect you, right?
Her words seemed genuine enough, but I had a hard time believing her. It was almost as if she planned for us to get caught.
Okay. Good. Now let's go back to the dorms. The competition is tomorrow, and I do not plan on losing due to a lack of sleep.
We're not going to the tournament, mate. We're fucked. We are done. F-U-C-K-E-D. The tournament... the tournament? I completely forgot. Would they even let us participate considering what we just did? Okay. Mai hummed happily as she skipped down the hall, somehow impervious to my anxieties. Heart heavy, I followed her. Only time would tell. Dude, we are so fucked. Your happy attitude cannot friggin' make us immune to punishment. Saturday dawn, bright and harsh. The cloudy light outside mirrored my gloomy mood as I quickly dressed and woke Mai up.
Mai, it's time to get up. Nah. Why? It's the video game competition, remember? We're playing Stupendous Stomping Sisters today.
Mai shot straight up out of her bed.
Oh my god, Jared! I can hang out with her today.
She catapulted from the top of her bunk bed and sprinted out into the hallway. Oh dear. I heard crashes and shrieks as she massacred the other girls to get into the bathroom. The sun slowly rose through the window. Everything would be just fine, right? No, if you have to say right, then it's not going to be fine. Soon Mai returned, fully dressed and ready, raring to go.
Come on, Hana, let's go!
She grabbed my hand and dragged me out into the campus commons. Her incessant tugging hurt, but I followed her silently. Even more strangely, she wasn't talking either. Our nerves had gotten the better of both of us. We wandered the halls of the boys' dorm, making our way to 402. The dormitory itself smelled awful. Like stale Dorito chips and Mountain Dew and Diva. I wondered how I never noticed it and realized this was the first time I came on a weekend. Rather than wandering campus all day for classes and clubs, most people were sleeping in or hanging out in their rooms. My slowed down as we climbed the stairs, staring at the floor. The closer we got, the slower we progressed. We opened up the 4th floor door and crossed the hall. Finally, we stood in front of PBG and John's door.
You should knock. What, me? You should knock, you got here first. Yeah, but you're the friend. Well, you know them better. But you've got pink hair.
That's probably Jared, right? But you've got pink hair, you need to knock on doors. Is there a problem, ladies? We both froze. Sense of ham wafted through the air. Yep, Jared, how you doing?
Jared?
Hello, ladies. Is there something wrong with the door?
Oh, no, we didn't want to wake them, in case they were still sleeping.
Jared let out a low-throated laugh. I don't think they'd mind having you wake them up every morning. Mai's eyes almost rolled into the back of her head. Here, allow me. He leaned between us and tapped on the door. It was surprisingly tall, and being some 10 inches shorter than him, shit, he towered over me. He looked down at me and winked. The door flew open. Hey guys, glad you can make it. We'll be a bit squished in here, but it's better than nothing. Wow, we're actually getting in, but something's gonna go wrong, I know it. What, we couldn't get the classroom this year? I jumped. Shane stood behind me, expressionless. I didn't even see him come. Yeah, turns out Hidden Block decided to book it for the same day. Wonder what for. John snorted somewhere in the background. I'm not sure your room is better than nothing. Oh, Shane with the zingers. That wasn't a zinger. Are you just gonna stand outside or are you coming in? We stepped through the threshold, fully and completely entering PBG and John's room. Boy territory. Boy territory. We were out of our element. Mai had never been in the room before, and she glanced at the walls, shelves, and desks like a manic squirrel. Her eyes gleamed, and I had the sneaking suspicion she was making note of what she saw for her own nefarious purposes, though what they were I had no idea. Rather, I didn't want to know. Go on, take a seat anyway. I looked to my left and saw boxes lying on a desk chair. Blood shot into my face. Oh dear. Were they used? Did someone fucking come in them? PBG followed my gaze and turned red. Oh, PBG, how you doing? Let me clean up a bit. Pigsty.
Do they have pigsties in England?
Everything in America is derivative of England.
But we're in Japan.
Shane looked at me blankly. What the fuck? Oh man, this game is like so self-aware. Man, we're so lucky that OU has 8-player Stomp. Oh, is this supposed to be... Oh, I just realized that. It's Smash Bros. Fuck. I'm excited to crush you, Shane. I don't think that's going to happen. Hello? Guess who's here? Gerard entered without knocking, a bright smile on his face. Oh man, Shane got here before me. Did you fail to see me leave? I was hoping you were in the bathroom or something. We brought extra controllers. It's the boys.
Does nobody knock around here?
No, why would we?
To be polite. Pfft, girls in there.
Girls in their ridiculous social constructs. What? An intricate knock clattered through the entryway, and I pointed towards the door in defiance.
See, someone knocks.
Hello, I brought bagels? bagels! Fuck!
Figured we didn't want a repeat of last year.
My stomach grumbled and she turned red.
That's what I thought.
Oh, that's my husband. Oh, man. This game's a riot.
What?
You're the best partner. You're the best partner anyone could ask for. You are truly the best of us. Imagine if Jared was gay in this game.
Can't you just ask for one normally? I brought it up for everyone.
Jared leaned his head against Satch's shoulder, then turned to whisper into his ear. I knew I could trust you. What the fuck? Like, it's, I mean, it's cool if they're together, but that seems a bit out of the blue. Okay, well then. Everybody pick a place to sit, we'll hand out bagels, and then we'll get started. I scuttled to the side of the room against PPG's bed and next to mine. We'd been sitting with them at lunch, but it wasn't until just now that I realized how crazy having all the Noomboots guys in one club could be. 9 adolescent men in one room. Not to mention all friends or part of the same club. The personalities mingled in different ways, and I almost couldn't focus over the myriad inside jokes, shouting voices, and flailing limbs. That is, until character selection came to our mum. In the blink of an eye, the controllers were gone. PPG glanced over at me, and noticing that I didn't have one, offered me his.
No, really, I'm not good with these kinds of games.
There's no way you're worse than me, or Jimmy for that matter. Seeing as he didn't want to take no for an answer, I grabbed the controller and selected my character. Turby. He was cute and bouncy. Even though he didn't seem super powerful, he looked like an easy enough character for a beginner to grasp. Although there was something in the eyes and beak that seemed a little... Turby is Kirby, right? Is everybody ready? I swallowed hard, the controller already slippery from my sweatals. I never played Stomp before, though I watched others do so. I looked at the buttons on the controller, trying to guess at what button did what. One of the top buttons probably jumped. Obviously, the unlock stick moved the character. They selected a stage, something with cute little houses and the smallish animals bopping around the background, and the countdown began. Okay, so they're playing on a frickin' Animal Crossing level. There were buttons on the back that clicked when you hit them, but I didn't know what they did. 3. Oh, there was a weird blue button on the top right, but not on the left. 2. And another analog stick? What was that for? The camera? How could we all control the camera at once? 1.
Oh no!
Go! Die, Shane, die! What the hell? Attack everyone, not just me. But you're my mortal enemy. Josh, what was that for? I wasn't even fighting you. You were wide open, and death waits for no one. You're next. The battle began, and in a display of slight mercy, the boys left me alone to wander the field and get a sense of my character.
Oh, that does jump.
Hit the jump button again, and again, and again, watching my character float higher and higher towards the... Yep, it's Kirby.
I can fly!
My joke was cut short as a Noki ball, fuck me, from nowhere, emerged from nowhere and pegged my head, my pink blob in the eye. No, I don't know, whoops. I fell off the side of the screen. Despite trying to jump back, it wouldn't let me.
Why?
Turby can kind of hover for a while, but eventually he gets too full of air and has to land, otherwise he'd be OP.
Oh.
When in doubt, down B, absolutely.
Down B?
In the commotion of the match, curses and death threats mixing with the clack of controllers, nobody was listening to what Nick was saying. The key to getting someone to hear you in this commotion scene was shouting their name at the beginning of your sentence. Gerard! Search! I frowned as my pink little blob fell back onto the map. Following Nick's advice, I hit down B. A cloud appeared around my pink eye and he became a rock.
What? I don't understand.
What would a rocker do? I repeated the move multiple times, always turning into a rock of some sort on the ground, never hurting anybody near me. Suddenly, an explosion rocked the ground and Toby flew into the air just as I hit down B. No! To my surprise, he formed into a rock and fell directly onto John's head. His Nario was sent flying off the screen and died. You're on my shit list. Yes! This is the best ever! You're on my shit list.
I'm very sorry.
She's like Marge fucking Simpson. It didn't take long after that for me to die of 5 pitiful, painful deaths, but as my little Turby trembled off the screen for the 6th and final time, a small surge of pride hit me. I killed John, the Jontron, even if by accident. I handed my controller to Maya and sat back, completely satisfied. If it weren't for the fact that it was Maya's turn, I'd jump back in, eager to find other strategies for murdering my friends and potentially stirring up a hit list a mile long. You mean shit list, come on. So this was the joy of video games. Oh wait, let's read the journal. Dear Diary, are Paul and Jared really friends? They seemed really angry during that fight. Paul's so sincere about being student council president. It must be really important to him. I never pegged it for a bleeding heart, but it's kind of cute. And how can Gerard have such confidence with his IBKs? I don't even want to talk about Shane. But he's nice. After playing a few rounds, the official tournament started. People played one-on-one matches against each other, slowly thinning out the competition over time. Mine went before me and was, rather unfairly, paired against Jared. Every blow he doled out to her was, in her mind, some sort of actual physical contact. At least judging by the way she shivered when she was hit. When she was hit, it was. Oh. Unsurprisingly, she died almost immediately. I was the last person, set to go against PBG. The others chuckled as we were past the controllers. Don't worry, Hana. PBG's the easiest of all of us. You're bound to beat him. Oh, come on, guys. Don't worry, Hana. I'll go easy on you. Sure you will. I noticed PBG picked up the most level playing field. A simple platform floating out in space. Oh, Final Destination, of course. The match started and PBG graciously held his players still. Go ahead and test your moves. Show me your moves. Ah, that's real nice of you, PBG. Yeah, real nice. You're still on my fucking shit list. I tested my moves, and while doing so, my hand brushed against the yellow stick. Toby did a menacing low kick, and my eyebrows raised. That looked powerful. Ready to go?
I think so.
PBG charged at me across the screen, and when he came close enough for me to hit, I pushed the yellow stick in his direction. He flew across the screen. My mouth fell open. PBG gritted his teeth. I see how it is. Never missed a nice guy then. I partially doubted that PBG had a non-nice bone in his body, but the match had begun. It was a long battle and a surprisingly long battle. We seemed to be evenly matched, right up until the very end when I smashed him off the screen with Toby's hammer. What? I set the controller down quietly, not particularly happy about having crushed PBG in my second ever match of Stomp. But I was very happy. PBG nodded solemnly. I guess I've lost then. Damn, Hana, that was some natural born talent right there. Dude, Jared, even shocked, his sparkles are just, wow.
I don't really think so.
Bro, we're in the club now. Anyway, the next match is Shane versus Paul. PBG remained quiet for a while after that. It wasn't until the third round that he joined in again, cheering with the rest of the guys. My match rolled around, but this time I was against Jared, and this time I lost in only a few minutes. I set the control down again, happy to no longer have responsibility over the life and death of inanimate pixels. As I did so, I saw Paul lean in to whisper something to Shane, whose eyes flew wide open. Then his face shut down. Over my dead body. The eyes slid to me and I looked away. Better let me in, boys. They were talking about me, weren't they? I scooted over to Mai, feeling more comfortable near her than any of the guys. We cheered for Jared right up until the very end. He lost to a supernaturally agile Shane, who was seemingly being fueled by the rage of 1,000 demonic toddlers. Everyone, that was a great round. It looks like we're in even better shape than last year. Well, all of us except PBG. That was uncalled for. Totally deserved. Anyways, I'm tired, so get out of my room, you cunts. Blues. He grinned broadly, not finding anything wrong with how he summarily dismissed us. Mai and I gathered our things and left the room with the others, who, laughing and joking, dispersed in all different directions. Together we shuffled home. We fell through the doorway exhausted, with barely enough energy to change into our PJs. Mai leaped onto her bed with a happy sigh. But you still changed into your PJs.
Oh, Hana, I'm so glad you came to Asagao. As if this couldn't have happened without me here.
Mai shoved her face into her pillow and emitted a muffled reply.
Yeah, whatever you say, bitch.
I fell onto my bed, staring at the rungs that kept mine and mattresses from collapsing onto me and smothering me to death in the night. Cool.
That was really fun. Video games are fun, Mai.
Quote, video games are fun.
Really?
She shuffled around on top of her bed.
I mean, I thought it was okay. It was possible. Don't know if I'd call it super fun or anything.
No, I loved it. She chuckled.
Seems like you found your calling. I'm sure I have.
Above me, Mai yawned.
Let's go to sleep. I'm exhausted.
Smiling, I got up and turned out our light.
Good night, Hana.
Good night, Mai. Now let's read the journal before we wrap up this episode. This recording. Dear Diary, video games are surprisingly fun. I mean, I know I like to play with them when I was a kid, but now I'm wondering what would have happened if I had access to them after I moved. If we weren't so damn poor, would I be competing too? Would I be making them? Of course not, that's silly, but it makes me kind of bitter. I guess I'm glad I'm finally getting to experience them now. I might never have known. It's good that this game is like exploring people experiencing video games for the first time. Because a lot of the time, people just think they're child's play and don't take them seriously, which pisses me right the fuck off. You need to get that of the people claiming that they cause people to become violent and bad people, which is just fucking stupid. But anyway, good session. Apart from the multiple crashes, good session. Whew. I'm liking it. I think we're a shoo-in, but Shane doesn't want us in that group. But we're gonna have to turn him around. We're gonna have to convince him. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.